slit your throat!
Oh boy. Alright. Curious who they're attacking is not really clear. It's not good though. Especially without the summon. Alright. Missile Storm. Alright. Boy, I think we're lucky. As the description says, this is a skin to store properties to support mounts, which were introduced with the Wyvern Crown of Cormyr premium module. Unfortunately, problems with BioWare scripting can sometimes errantly cause the item to be created and dropped by slain creatures, as we just saw here. And it's likely not the last time either.
We shall not be defeated!
Alright, looks like 2 prisoners. Negative energy. Supposed to do it.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
Inquisitor General Black and her red-headed assistant have successfully secured the prison barracks for themselves. Not only to rest and prepare spells, as Lilly's summoned dire spider has already been dismissed, but to try on a new pair of red leather boots. Inside the barracks is no evidence of what happened to its rightful occupants either. Bethany said most of the prison guards never came home. Lilly wonders if perhaps the prisoners have taken them all hostage inside the prison itself.
Fair enough.
That, or likely just slain. Despite Sato Sibyl's claims that the prisoners were organized, Lilly's seen no evidence of it, nor any intelligence. The prisoner at the door didn't even make any demands. No matter. Little Red helps her mistress enter her new pair of red leather boots, no longer questioning why she appears anxious, simply accepting it as one of her peculiar habits. Like that odd thing she does with, or rather allows Bones to do, with her bare feet, her great toe at night, when she thinks nobody's awake. Lilly, at first, doesn't sense anything, and so kneels and focuses her mind solely on the boots. Lilly sees a walled town along a dirt road in the shadows of a black fortress. There's a temple that looks like a keep with a moat and a spiked iron fence. Priests are outside a door, whispering, accusing, distrustful of the man within. A man praying at an altar, a sword upright, the unblinking eye of Helm glowing on its pommel. He is alone, truly alone. Only the Vigilant One knows that he is not mad. Not her old worn-out boots. A warrior priest of Helm, though not Tethtoril. Too bad. She could have perhaps otherwise added to her charges against the Watch Knight. Her and Sharwyn light a candle and sit in silence, listening to the riots outside, as it continues throughout the night. Little Red appears tense, probably dreading the prison. Lilly wants to comfort her, but can't. Won't. Lilly may not have rested very well, but she was at least able to concentrate. Little Red tries to sound optimistic, hoping that at least the sun will be out when they step outside the barracks. Cause for Little Red to frown, though not for long, as at least it's not raining. Alright, looks like another raid from the prison. It wasn't here before. Negative energy. So what kinds of less ambitious crimes have these criminals committed? Assault, rape, theft, vandalism, arson, vagrancy, littering. Though one of the more unusual crimes includes unlawful dueling. Duels are allowed only in specific places such as open courtyards and must be marshaled by an officer of the militia or a magister. Note that duels must be for reasons of a specific unprovoked injury allowed by a magister. Simply confronting Neverwintians because you covet their coin purse or don't like their faces is not sanctioned, of course. Also, lords, magisters, militia members, and visiting dignitaries are exempt from such challenges, and heads of guilds, noble houses, or priesthoods are often forbidden from dueling. Alright, negative energy. I think which I'm just using because there's so many wands of it. Alright. Should probably sell one or two of them. Yeah, and I have to say, the spider is so large that it can get tricky to mouse around it sometimes. I think I'll be happy when she gets a smaller summon. Contrary to what you might think, duels are seldom to the death, however. More often they are to yield or first blood, whichever first occurs. And priests are usually on hand to attend to wounds, of course. Imagine that, if Inquisitor General Black were to challenge Watch Knight Death their Indolane for slander and general impudence, though he'd likely be exempt on account of being a Watch Knight, the lucky hound. Sure enough, under the throw rug, in front of the main entrance to the Tanglebrook estate, is indeed a key, just as the housemaid said there would be. Lilly's looking forward to Lady Tanglebrook's hospitality. Though it doesn't appear very hospitable at all. There's a sickly blue light and the faint sound of scurrying feet and clicking mandibles, and the lady of the house doesn't appear to be home. Too bad. Lilly was hoping to finally sample something local, like a glass of Neverwinter Black Icewine or Neverwinter Nectar, over a game of chess even. She doubts her little table dice fanatic even knows how to play, but asks anyway.
Fair enough.
No, but her father had a number of sets she remembers as a child. He'd call it the King of Games, ridiculing her and her mother for preferring table dice or even draughts, also called checkers. Not only did he have the standard traditional hand-carved ebony and ivory set with marble board and teak case, He had two very special ones that she was never allowed to touch. One was an avatar set with figures from the time of troubles, finely carved from Loudwater hardwoods. Elminster and Cyric were the king pieces. Lilly interrupts the Blacklake bard with an excuse about the need to concentrate on her empathic link with bones. Had Lilly let her continue, she would have learned that the avatar set included Mystra and Cyric's sword as queens. Instead, Sharwyn goes on to describe the other, a limited edition Horde set, which commemorated the repulsion of the Teugen incursion from Cormyr. It was cast in gilded iron and stone, with pieces representing King Azoun IV, Lady Alusair, Vangardahast, as well as the Horde leaders and horsemen. Alright, here's Lady Tanglebrook's journal. Everyone is dead. All I have left is my cousin Aelfin, the head gaoler. He's been so good to me in the past, even building a tunnel between his office and the estate so I could visit him without running the risk of actually walking the dangerous peninsula streets. How fortuitous that the same tunnels now protect me from exposure to the plague. Going to meet with him later today, for I know a good game of chess shall cheer me up from this spiteful malaise into which I have fallen. That was odd. I thought I heard something crashing around downstairs. Oh, but when I went down there was nothing. Must have been the rats. Oh, how I hate living alone. I shall visit my cousin at once. Something crashing around downstairs. Likely not escaped prisoners, as she wouldn't have survived to write the entry at all. Just as Lilly was wondering if Lady Tanglebrook might also have a vermin infestation, the answer reveals itself. Alright, Lilly walking right into a stink beetle. Alright. Looks like he's about to do something, and he's not alone. Alright. You know what?
You
Gonna
just
pull everybody
follow me
back.
And stay close.
Boy, as if he's about to do something. I think Bones will see what this is about. Looks like just two of them. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Nobody wants to go in there.
You just
Pulling back.
And stay close.
Alright, came out. Of course, Bones seems to revel in the nauseating stink of rotten eggs and skunk cabbage. Well, he's not seen large vermin like this before, that can emit noxious gases. So much for finding a fair-smelling way into the prison. She's heard of rancid beetles, but they're no larger than an ordinary insect. A disease-carrying cousin of the common cockroach. The danger lay in their number. They form massive swarms and devour anything in their path. Worst of all, they animate the corpses of those they kill, transforming them into zombies that drip rancid beetles from every orifice. Lilly, again reminding the rusty raconteur of not having had time for games at Candlekeep, at least offers her a legend told to her by first seeker Tethtoril about a brass dragon named Ileuthra. He was enamored with the game of chess, and when he could find no more mortal players expert enough to give him a good game, he finally challenged the god Ogma himself to a match of 3 games, and beat him soundly in all 3, though rather than bragging, he thanked the god for playing.
Done and done.
The Great Worm was elevated to the status of a minor servant of the god, and dwells in the plane of concordant opposition, where he still beats the Binder regularly at chess even today.